artists from Ghana.
And do you follow them? Do you follow them?
Yes.
You follow their music?
I do.
And they know you too. You have any
Obviously,
relationship?
yes.
I want green man.
Obviously, yeah, man. Them know the queen.
Yeah. So what do you think about Ghana's music? We have different genres. Our original genre is high life, which has grown metamorphosed to when hip hop also started coming here. You know, fusion of hip hop and high life. We call it hip life. You know, it also dominated the scene for some time, and then new genres also started coming in. What genre do you know about Ghana?
You know, Steph, to be honest with you, I really dancehall really make me know about Ghana. Because I used to hear the song, and then before I discovered the artist, I think says a Jamaican artist I deliver it. So I say, oh, I would this, and them would tell me, say, that person from Ghana.
What is the inspiration and the message you are carrying in this song?
Do I need to keep it clean, or I can just talk raw?
We're on radio, and writers and bloggers are watching and listening. So
for me, Hell No came about because a lot of artists, even though you have your own freedom of speech and creative expression, they were kind of using the music to kind of make it seem like we the women kind of lose standard. So there's a lot of people out there where they might do song at about they would pee on a woman, or they would use she and her friend, or sexually be involved with she and her friend and pee upon her and what little things. So me, as the queen of the genre, come out and I say, voila, we have to stop at some point. Because me are the same one who say skin out and go and bad and dance and this, but we still have to hold ourselves as women to a certain standard. So we have a stop point where we have to say, hell no, you're not going to do that, or you're not going to make the man walk by you and treat you like a doormat. Man have to treat you with class and you hold a certain standard. So that's really the meaning behind this song. It's called Hell No. That means to say, at some point in your life, woman, you have to tell them, man, yeah, no, you're not going to do that to me. Yeah.
All right, so
really
that is the song, inspiring young ladies and women to work and be independent and don't go into things that will affect them in future. Listen to it. Hell no.
Me and my friend them attack and ting, I'ma realize me now the certain thing. Feel like me out of place and think, me now do them the freaky thing. Me now take no golden shower.
Let me come to my president, Ghana's most respected music CEO, Stonebwoy, the artist of the year.
Yes, my father.
Yo, King, this year, you took us to the club. You gave us a club banger, Your Body.
Yeah.
We started grooving with it. Then, all of a sudden, you give us, another street, anthem, banga, J.
Yeah.
I mean, this year, like I said, it's your year. 2024 is Stonebwoy's year. Nobody can take it away from him. When you sit down and you reflect, what would you say the year means to you, apart from being the artist of the year? And if you look at your career as an international artist, not a Ghanaian artist, as an international artist, what does this year means to you personally?
Yeah, I'll be grateful to God first and foremost for strength, because sometimes even the fans feel like, yo, how do you keep going? So that is what I'm going to be grateful for first and foremost. And I think all the things that are happening is a pure proof that Stonebwoy is who he believes he wanna be, or he can be, or who he is in terms of delivering and representing for Ghanaian music, in today's time. That is what I will say, because being crowned the artist of the year 3 times, as a Ghanaian artist is the first of its kind for him. And following that year, we are seeing the exploits that he is continuing to contribute to the Ghanaian music scene that will reflect globally. Being a career of multiple genres of music, which will be high life, Afrobeat, hip life, whatever it is, dancehall and reggae. I have a lot on my head to deal with. I just came back from Ivory Coast doing collaboration decision. One queen to leave everything she's doing in America and Jamaica to be like, let's do the video shoot, because this is international business, and this is not going to be the first time I am continuing to breach the gaps between the Caribbean nations and the African nations. I believe that out there in Jamaica, I am known for that as one of the guys that is very well respected, that is not bowing down even in the search of the heights that Afrobeat is controlling. Stonebwoy continues to make sure that I tell the people that, listen, this is music of black origin. Tomorrow dancehall leads, today high life leads, the next day Afrobeat leads. It's all music of black origin. Let us embrace it and continue to build the gap.
Wonderful,
and the bridge.
Wonderful. How has your transition to international artists affected your lyrics, the lyrics in your music? Because like I said, this year you started with a club banger like Your Body,
yeah.
And then everybody was like, yo, whoa, Stonebwoy is changing now. Yeah, because he's an international artist. Then you've given us, a banger that everybody can relate to. You understand? So how has this international acceptance and recognition and influence affected the lyrics when you're writing your song, when you're making the music? What is the focus?
It has had me thinking more, because it's a matter of capacity. Ever since I realized that I have more inside of me to give, I've always been, and from the onset, you've known, I've been a dancehall artist from the core, and then reggae, and then the transitioning thereof. I think it has actually had me to learn. It actually got me back to school same time, so that when you're on certain platforms, you know what to say, what you're saying. It comes with more than the music for me. So I think dropping a song like Memories, even the track 1 on this album, it's like, how? It's like, bro, every Westerner can relate. And then when you get to the track 3 as well, you realize that every local, so it's just me carrying, the torch of educating myself in the musical space, and out of the musical space as well, realizing the impact that I have to make. So, as a global artist, I have to stay updated, and that is what it has pushed me to be doing.
All right, now let's critically examine 3 songs and the lyrics of the song, and the sense or the meaning of these songs, and whether it makes sense culturally, in our cultural context.
Okay.
Because a lot of people have argued and analyzed your songs recently, and they said, what, this artist, he played with our mind. He dropped this, and everybody is jumping to it. Let's take this one.
Sample to my petre, Sampata Mazuku, wanya, ay, your body, when your body, ay, your body, when your body, ay, your body, when your body, ah, your body, when your body, ay, wah, Sampata ma petre. Sampatuma buju, Sampatama bacho, Sampatama bete, Sampatama oh na yeah, say pre, ego better.
Okay, so from all that you said, it never made sense to us till you got to the point, pray,
yeah.
it go better. And that is about 1.5 minutes of the song. Now let's listen to this song too.
Yeah. Wow. Piano. Why? That's Maforisa from South Africa, biggest artist, big DJ. Why? Wait no more. Let's get the party started. I love your attitude, I cannot wait no more. Baby, break it loose up on me. Watch out, I'm in the mood. Give it to me, kaba, munzo. Kunzo, give it to me. Kaba kaba, Imaza, Kunzo, give it to me. Kaba kaba, Kunzo, give it to me. Kaba kaba, Imaza, Kunzo, apoteke, ampuchete, keke, go take it, apoteke.
So such lyrics get us confused.
No, you don't have to be confused.
What kind of artists are you? And just when we're talking about this, that people are saying that Stonebwoy, he's an Afrobeat, he's Afro dancehall, he's this, he's high life, he's that. He keep confusing us. And another one.
Fabayo, ono ani jejerede. Nanu ye noko fabayo. Nanu ye noko fabayo. Nanu noko fabayo. Nanu yara na odibayo. Nanu ye noko fabayo. Nanu ye noko fabayo. Iche, inye, yeah. See Kofi where you go find girl for street yo. Kofi na Alaban, Kofi na Azaman. Kofi come the rest shoulder like say he be Jagaban. A Jagaban yo, family up I'm talking. No yeah, friends for the one talking. No yeah, Nanue. No cover by you.
Well, shout out from legendary producer Kwame Mickey in United States of America, New York. He sends his regards to you. That JJJ is his favorite.
Big respect.
Yeah. So the question is now, if we put these songs together and put JJJ, Putu, Peche, it looks like now these words or these songs doesn't necessarily make any meaning or sense to us. Now, what is the inspiration behind these kind of songs that you do that we don't know which genre to classify them?
Chairman, thank you very much for this question. I must accept that this is the first time I'm being asked this type of question, and of course I respect that, and it's coming from you. Now, that is another part of Stonebwoy that that is grounded in the African style proper of music, where that there are a lot of languages. I want to start it from Sampatama Petre, Sampotoma Putu. I was not saying anything. I only started to create the music, and I realized that I have to leave it that way there until I got to pray. It go better. It's gonna be all right. So I explained and said this song is a prayer song because most of us grew up in the churches. We believe in God, and so sometimes when you pray and the Holy Spirit takes over your soul, you begin to speak in tongues that you can't really understand. And music is a spiritual tool. Music actually is a language on its own, the music by itself. So that only comes to prove that language is important, but it can never be a barrier to the music, because if it was Swahili that I was speaking, somebody who only understands English cannot get what I'm saying. So to them, that is another tongue you're saying anyway. Even the Jamaican dancehall that we all grew up on, sometimes how we've said some of the words that we love the music, but we don't really understand the words up until some of us found out that this was what they're saying. So that was what happened on Putu. I left the Amazon begede, ambegede, ambagazum zigi zebede, zobodom zobo zimbegede, panama zumbodobo, sompotom pompe, prpa. It's vibes, it's energy, it's transmitting some energy already. So that is the Putu for you.
And you didn't write these lyrics?
No. Straight. You see, the cylinder is 12 cylinder for Stonebwoy, 12 cylinder artist. So when you put it up in her ear, she can attest, because I'm sure she's on that level too. She spits it like bam bam.
And what about Amputeke?
So now Amputeke, it's really Amputeke. Thanks for the opportunity. See here, it links here. It links. It said, I cannot wait no more. Baby, break it loose. Let's get the party hearted. I love your attitude. I cannot wait no more. Baby, break it loose up on me. Cause I'm in the mood. Give it to me. Cause you're in the mood, so give it to me. Kaba kaba is ewe. Munzo is Hausa. Kunzo is Hausa.
And it all means the same thing.
It all means the same. So give it to me. Then we go into the Apotheke. Apotheke is pharmacy in German. So if you get too much of that, you're gonna get hurt. You might need the pharmacy. And then too much of that is like a drug to me. So it's Apotheke. Ampuchete. We have Ampuchete is like somebody who doesn't refuse anything.
Yeah.
KKKK is like for sure, he go take.
Which language is that?
However. You see, so, by force, Kiana King already. You know, he go take. So that's how I wove the song, and you find out that these songs are monster hits. So that tells you that people love the vibration already. Music comes with its own vibration. So if language is able to put some meaning to it, then it's only going to be understood by those who can understand the language forehand, or it's going to be interpreted like it is lately where you're reading the lyrics. But it doesn't feel the same like when the song hits you. That feeling is separate.
Do you get bothered, worried, concerned when people analyze the song, criticize it, and say that the lyrics don't make sense to them?
No, I don't get bothered at all. In that it is, from my perspective, it is either you don't really get what I'm trying to connect, which I find that rare, but there are some people who like just catch me every time. I'm amazed, and that actually gives me some fulfillment. Like, yeah, I like it, because most of the time when I'm recording some of those songs, I'm on my own, I'm by myself, because I can't be recording that kind of song and be like, oh, come hear this. No, they will disturb my flow. You know, so I'm always, you know my studio at home. I'm always in there by myself. When I get the calling, I put it down there, and then when the music outside is out, you know. So people get to, those who say they don't understand, it's not a problem. Most of it is you know, sometimes the naysayers, they're trying to find something on you.
Right.
But you can't find nothing on good music. You can't find something on vibe and vibration.
Right.
You know, lyrics is
all right, so folks, KKK.
Aye, so today with Kiana King, and then I form a KKK area there already. Aha, you see. So Apotheke is pharmacy in Germany, and it came about when when on my trips to Europe, I see Apotheke too much. When you're walking on the street, Apotheke, I'm like, bro. So I asked my guy, what did they do here? Yeah. But you wouldn't see, you don't hear the pharmacies. Maybe because I know you would easily identify that it's a drugstore.
Okay.
But there, you don't know what it is. You're like, I don't know Apotheke doors. All
right.
So it became a term that me and that guy always used to play with. So when I was making this music in South Africa in my producer studio, we just said, let's give them a vibe.
All right. Yeah. All right. Let me come to the Queen of Dancehall.
I hate GJ Kane TV, so let's also subscribe. We are not clicking notification bell, so Macron.